What's up, good people? Boxing fans out there in the boxing world. It's your partner right here, Bob Shock Talk. Here to give you my little take on the matches that happened over the weekend and the events that are taking place post-fight. It's interesting, but I think it lost a little steam. But first, let me give a shout out to Jerome Boots Ennis. I think he's finally got himself on the right side of the fans. We don't have to question his intention, his heart, or question his desire to get this fight with Ortiz. So I think that from the time that everything happened and him making the announcement in the ring, basically making a challenge, I think Ortiz has kind of doubled down. I mean, he was a little slow on his response in the ring, but I think that we've all found out from because nobody's slow out here, and he don't really want to fight. So we kind of found out who's wearing the duck slippers, you know what I'm saying, who got the duck helmet on, so it's no secret now. But one thing for sure, we know Boots, he that dude. 154, he wanted to smoke. He proved it, he said it, and he stood 10 toes down on it. So I think what we have here is a little situation where Boots is probably going to have to play the long game. We're hearing Ortiz calling Errol Spence, who's not been in the ring since Crawford. He's been making little cameos here and there, on the gram, on social media. I don't think we even know if Earl has appointed himself a trainer. So, in saying that, it doesn't make any sense for Ortiz to bring up Errol Spence's name. Spence has not even come out and officially announced that he's back. Not saying that he's out of the game, but he hasn't announced that he's ready and working out for a potential fight. And we know Spence, he's always been straightforward. If there's somebody out there that he wants or somebody that calls him out, he's normally, stepping up to the plate. And I don't think that's changed. And I think that he's found, over the course of the time that he's been out, that the fans still, they still want to see him in the ring. I know he probably felt like he took a big blow, but it's all a part of the game. When you're a prolific fighter with a lot of pride and of the stature that he was at point in time, he was probably at the pinnacle of his career, getting ready to do big things, ready to unify, and fell short, and he shouldn't be ashamed of that, falling short to what's now has been shown that Crawford is one of the best in the world. So hey, if I'm going to get my ass kicked, let it be by the best in the world. Ain't no shame in the game. You come back, dust yourself off, do what you do. You can make your claim and make your status, and just get yourself back on the top through another way. There's still other divisions out here to conquer. I mean, if it happens where he comes up and you be able to get that squabble back with T. Crawford, fine. But if not, it was a legacy fight. It's in the books. It is what it is. So all I gotta say on that is, Boots should go ahead and get ready for the winner of Abbas and Xander. Just train himself up. Don't even put yourself out there to get in a potential injury in some half-ass fight, some sort of a tune-up. You good. When you're an athlete, you know what it takes to get yourself right. You know what it takes to get yourself back up to a level. And I don't think he needs to jump back in the ring with a fighter that doesn't give him a potential to be a world champion. So I say that he sits back and you wait for the winner of Xander and Abbas, and you take the winner from that. If Ortiz wants to bullshit around and he wants to be a challenger for Errol Spence, so be it. Errol don't have a belt. So best thing for Boots to do is get a belt, put his ass in a corner. Xander and Ortiz will be the odd man out, and basically left with no leverage to make any demands on any fights. I don't care what his record is, because he'll be a man without a belt. I mean, being an interim champion holds no weight or holds no water to a full-blown champion. So I think that's what Boots' next move should be. And if he really wants to fight Ortiz just for taking him all through this bullshit, go and get you a belt. And I think that's probably one of the ways that he can go and get one through that next fight. And if Ortiz at some point in time, if he feels like, oh yeah, well, he can't get the squabble with Spence, then he's going to be stuck out there fighting Bakram, the winner of the Bakram Kelly fight, and it is what it is. So that's all I got. But it's some things to be sorted out, and I think we're gonna get our answers. So hey, again, shouts out to Boots for being that guy, for standing up and doing what the fans want. So you good in my book, my brother. I'm just a fan, but I can tell you what, the words of a fan can take a long way. It's your boy, Pop Shop Talk. Peace out.